Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another product review, this time from EBL. Now this here is their portable power station, 330 watt, so it's a little more powerful than some of the other ones that I have. I have quite a few of these in my arsenal. I've done a lot of reviews on them, and they are lifesavers when you need power, when you don't have it in your house. So from the front here, as you can see, using it to charge from your car's cigarette lighter will get you 7 to 9 hours of charging time. You can use it from the wall, it's going to get you 6 to 7 hours. Then from your solar, using a 100 watt, it's going to be 5 to 7 hours, depending on the level of that battery when you go to charge it. Now this is a relatively large box, so I'm trying to do this here. What you would want to use to power this from. You've got your options here: laptop, computer, TV, a lot of other ideas that you can use. Now I had a storm that hit my area a couple years back, caused a lot of property damage, and we were without power for a couple of days. These things were a lifesaver for us, able to be able to run our router and a lot of critical things. Even ran our refrigerators. I have 3 of them here, and just kind of took turns. Have one by the refrigerator. Okay, it's been 6 hours, turn it on, power up the refrigerator so it would cycle and cool itself once it's turned off. Now the great thing about this, you can cycle the refrigerator. That's what I did. So every 5 hours or so, turn the power station on, your refrigerator will kick on and do its cycling, cool itself. Once it's done, turn the power station off, and that'll last quite a few times before this unit goes dead. And we've got some other specs which I hope I can get on the camera. Okay, so here's the information that I wanted to show you here off the side. Now if you need more time to read these, go ahead and pause the screen. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get this thing open, see what's in. Now I did fully charge this before doing this review. It was right about 64%. Now my camera is about 3 feet above my head to give me some clearance here. I might need a little bit more, but looks like I'm going to be alright. Very nice foam padding. Keep the unit safe. I can grab this box out of here. Here's the unit right here. Set it over to the side for just a second. Don't think there's anything else in there. Nope. Now we do have a user manual here. And I have read through it. It's definitely very nice, detailed information, whatever you would need to keep your unit performing its best for the lifetime. Now let's go ahead and take a look here. So now, let's open this up, see what's in it. You've got the wall charger here. And that's the power rating on it. So if you ever lose yours, you've got something that's similar to it. This here is the solar powered adapter that you will need if you run a solar panel to charge this. you want to use at least 100 watt for this unit. Here's the car charger, so you can charge it on the go in your vehicle. Get all this stuff out of the way here. Here's the unit. Now, I wonder why they're leaving the covers off of these. They're really prone to getting stuff down into it, possibly corroding this here. So EBL definitely want to make a cover, a non-removable one. You can just flip up and use it and put it back on. But no worries, if you are particular about this as I am, you can buy the covers here from Amazon. I think 2 in a package. I think they run about $7 or $8. Push that down in there. Now, easily pops out whenever you need it. I don't normally use those as often. Now, I have used them for a tire inflator to air up a tire that my daughter's car had a flat, and was able to get the spare on there, but unfortunately it was low, so thank goodness I have this in my vehicle, and we got her aired up on her spare. But anyways, you've got here a nice LED bar here. It's going to show a large area at once wherever you need light. Now this unit here does have a little more weight to it. It's probably about 10 pounds. Now this definitely is an intake. It's going to be the exhaust here. So the fans are going to suck all that heat out of there, especially when you're putting some drain on this. Nice rubber sides on here. Color is definitely nice for emergencies. Now the top here is a wireless charger. Now if you do have a device that can do that, which I just happen to have one that can, I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate that here first. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on now. And we're going to go ahead and there's the charging. Now my phone is already 100%. But this here on the top is a 15 watt wireless charger, so you don't need any cords. Put your phone right on top. There it is there. So really a neat feature on that. Very nice, EBL. Great job on that. So now we're going to go ahead and take a look here at the display. See, it lights up there, shows 100%. I did charge it before this review. Let me zoom down in here a little bit. So that's what that looks like. And when you want to turn on the unit, turn it off, just with that button there. This here is the light bar button, so we're going to go ahead and turn that on. Now this is really warm. This is probably 3,500 Kelvin, so it does have a lot of yellow in that, but it's not bad at all. Definitely a warm temperature to that. Just on and off, pretty simple as that. We're going to go back to the front panel here and zoom back out here a little bit more. Now we're going to go over the display. Display is here, let you know what your battery level is. Now here's the charging port here. You've got the DC outputs here, so you can get the little adapters and be able to run those. Now the cigarette lighter port is 10 amp max. You do have the additional outputs here to run little special 12 volt adapters. You've got your USB ports, including your Type C. Now my understanding, this is a 45 watt. You've got your AC whenever you want to plug in an appliance. So now whenever you want to turn on a particular part of this power station, turn that on, hit it twice because the light comes on, tells you information here, how many watts you are putting out from that device, and also the amount of runtime you have using that particular output you're using. Now you can use these all simultaneously, so that's nice, or you can just cut it off when you're not using that particular one. And the USBs. Now I do have a Type-C to Type-C cable, so I'm going to go ahead and try that now. I use that the majority now because my phone, it uses the Type-C. My other one did too, but this one here has the super high output charging that allows you to really rapidly charge this. And 45 watts is not the highest output that you can do for charging, but it will do the job. So very nice feature, plus the additional options of being able to not only use this device, but you can also charge it simultaneously at the same time. The wireless charging system on the top is just a really nice feature, and I've got to take my hats off to that. I do have another power station that has that, and I use it quite a bit. So let me zoom back out a little bit more here, show you the bottom of the unit. I'll have you read the specs. Now if you need more time to read those, go ahead and pause the screen. I'll show you the back of the unit. So with this color, you definitely can easily see it. I turn that off. And that's all there is to this. Can't say how much these have saved a lot of heartache. So these can be pure enjoyment whenever you go out camping, even to the lake, river. You've got power wherever you need it to charge your cell phone. But these here have been very critical to use in emergencies. These have really helped out myself and my family, especially during hard times when we had storms moved in here a couple years ago, and really was catastrophic for our area. But nice solid ABS design, so it's going to take some abuse to it. You definitely want to operate this in a dry climate, not in a wet environment. So let's go ahead and take this into my garage, see how this area lights up everything, and we'll come on back here for the final thoughts. Okay, we're out here to do a demonstration of the light here on the EBL. See how it does. Turn it on, see the display here. Oh, we're good. And go in the opposite direction here, and there's the LEDs. Now I'm going to try to aim it down a little bit so you can kind of see. Real warm temperature to that. I'm out in my garage. Components that I'm putting new belts in, trying to get all my old vintage stuff up to par. Really nice up here, taking all my stuff from outside the house or inside the house to the outside here while I work on them. But nice spread, very floody. See a huge area at once. Not bad. And this will run for a very long time. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that demonstration on the floodlight here on the top of the unit. A nice wide view, definitely very floody. It's going to show a large area at once. With this angle on it, you're kind of limited to what you can see, but if you do it at different heights, you should be fine, or lay the unit on its side. But if you do, you're affecting the cooling possibility. So if you're needing it, lay it on its back. That way you can see a little more this way, or just hold it upright. Maybe have it higher or lower to be able to shine on the area that you want lit up. These things here are amazing to have ready to go wherever you need it. You've got power, you've got AC, you've got DC. Of course, you've got the additional cigarette lighter socket. That way you can run an air compressor, which I've done here personally. These can be very critical, yes. To maintain this unit or any unit that you have, you want to charge it every 3 months. Just to be on the safe side. You might not see a drop in the battery level from storage, but just the golden rule, every 3 months you should be fine. Now if you know you're going to be needing it prior to a storm coming in, charge it up fully before, so always going to help you out. Really a very nice quality unit. Feels rugged, definitely going to be something. It's probably a little more than a light duty, a little bit more powerful. I've done some other light duty ones just recently, and this one here is a little more power and a little more weight to it, so remember that as well. Alright, well, I want to thank EBL for sending me this MP330 to review. Now if this is something you're interested in getting, I will leave a link to their website. Also working on a special discount code for this unit. If it's something that you are interested in getting, or you think a family member might need, that should help you save some money on this, just in case you're interested in getting it. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these little portable power stations from EBL to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care.